Doctors in India are vowing to continue their strike, stepping up their calls for safety and justice after a trainee medic was raped and murdered in Kolkata earlier this month.
Chief Justice of India है D.Y. Chandrachud, he has made a 10-member committee जो कि देखेंगे स्पेसिफिकली एनालाइज करेंगे कि हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशनल्स के अंदर किस किस चीज़ की उनको ज़रूरत है सिक्योरिटी के लिए और उस हिसाब से उनको इम्प्रोवाइज करेंगे एंड मे बी दे विल कम अप विद अ न्यू लॉ विच वुड एक्ट एज अ डेटरेंट जो कि हमारी फर्स्ट डिमांड थी फ्रॉम डे वन. सो वी आर जस्ट स्टिल क्योंकि अभी तक लॉ नहीं आई, अभी तक वी डोंट हैव अ फाइनल एनालिसिस, एक फाइनल कंक्लूजन नहीं है हमारे पास. सो हम तब तक करते रहेंगे जब तक हमें हमारी नीड्स जो हैं जो हमारी एक्सपेक्टेशंस हैं गवर्नमेंट से वो पूरी ना हो जाए.
Nationwide demonstrations are persisting despite the Supreme Court urging striking medical professionals to return to work while promising that their concerns are being handled as matters of utmost importance. Elective services remain suspended in many states. India's highest court has also created a national task force of doctors to offer recommendations to improve security for medical staff. They're expected to deliver an interim report within 3 weeks. As demonstrations continue, more groups within the community have joined in.
So we have seen that in government spaces where the citizens should get utmost protection, they are being molested, they are being raped hideously. So we, the civil citizens of our country, are feeling unprotected, insecure, and it's almost a death of democracy.
And for more, Ishan Garg joins us live from Kolkata. Ishan, of course, protests spreading not just to the medical community across the country and other communities as well, as we just heard. But you are currently on the campus of RGCG Hospital. Oh, that's where the rape and the murder of the young medic, the 31-year-old medic, actually took place. What is the situation where you are?
Well, this entire hospital has essentially been turned into partially a fortress and partially a protest ground. The majority of this massive hospital campus is now shut down. Not a lot of patients are being admitted. I'm outside the trauma center unit where the accident case patients are usually brought in, and this is just one of the very few buildings in this massive campus that is currently admitting patients because regular outpatient department services have been suspended as the doctors here and the medical students here have been protesting for weeks now. We've been hearing chants of "We want justice." Some of that audio might be bleeding through right now. If you can hear, there are doctors chanting exactly that just a few meters away from where I am. In the past couple of hours, we have seen a massive flurry of activities. We've seen officials come in trying to do their bit. We've seen teams of CBI officials come in. We've also seen security being beefed up massively across the entire hospital. We've been listening to the doctors who are saying that they want justice for the victim, and they also want a federal law to be brought in that guarantees safety for doctors and essentially enshrines harsher punishments for those who attack doctors in Indian law. And until those demands are met, they are saying that they are not going to let up their protests, and they're going to be sitting here inside this hospital until those demands are met.
Professor, unhappiness and not just confined to the treatment of doctors. You've got unrest in the state of Maharashtra over the alleged sexual abuse of 2 girls at a school outside of Mumbai. What is that all about? And is there a larger threat of public unrest spreading even further because of that?
Well, that second incident in Maharashtra is just once again highlighting the problem of sexual assault, and it just goes to show how the kind of ugly shapes it can take, because this time the assault has been against 2 young children, one 3-year-old and one 4-year-old. Now, the alleged perpetrator rather, has already been arrested. There's an investigation going on, and several steps have been taken within the state of Maharashtra, which includes beefing up the security at the school where the incident took place, installing new CCTV cameras. A special investigative team has been set up by the Maharashtra government to look into this case, and the Deputy Chief Minister and the Chief Minister have said that they are going to ensure that this case goes through a fast-track court, which would mean that the duration of the lawsuit will be reduced dramatically. But these are all measures that the people here and people across the country are saying they're too little, too late, and they can't really undo the damage that's already been done. And that's something that we've been hearing from doctors here as well, who say that this is not just about a law and order situation, it's not just about a police investigation, it's about changing the societal attitudes, it's about changing society's perception of women, and also trying and teaching men, young boys, what essential ideas like consent mean. So they say this is about a societal change, and that's something that applies to the case in Maharashtra as well.
Thanks to Ishan Garg reporting live to us there from Kolkata.